At Emerald Services, we provide multiple services. I'd like to think of us primarily as a residential concrete contractor in the Western New York area. We do, however, provide commercial services to commercial clients, municipalities, things like that. But primarily a residential concrete contractor. I'd say the first thing is that we're punctual. When we say we're going to be here at 6:30 in the morning on your job site, we're here 6:30, 6:28 to 6:32. We're within 5 minutes of when we say we're going to be here. That'd be the main factor. I know my time is money and your time is valuable for whatever you do, so we'd say that we're punctual, we respect your property. I'm a homeowner myself. Most of the men that work for me are homeowners, and we respect your property and know that that's important to you. If a customer gets multiple quotes, it's always a good thing. And you never want to be the most expensive, you never want to be the cheapest. As a contractor, as a professional coming to your home, it doesn't matter to me if I end up as the lowest price or the highest price. The bottom line is I know the quality of our work is what you're looking for or better. So the reason why I would say possibly go with our company as opposed to somebody else is the type of concrete we use, the way that we place it, when we place it. There's just a lot of different reasons why in the concrete industry you got to make sure that the guy you have is the correct guy for the job. As a consumer, I would say you got to ask the contractor first, if it's the owner who's coming out on the job, is he on the job? He may do the estimates and not come on the job. I'm on the job most of the time. Sometimes it's start to finish without a second with me gone. Sometimes I come and set the job up. Sometimes I leave after they pour it. You want to make sure that whoever you hire, you want to make sure who they're getting their concrete from, a good certified ready mix provider, what type of cement they're using. Stamped concrete's a different type of cement as opposed to a foundation or footing. Sometimes guys, they switch the mixes that they're using, unintentionally or intentionally, but the price changes on the cement. The other big factor is the sealer. You want to make sure you're using a high quality sealer when you're doing driveways or patios. That's very important. The other thing is reinforcement. A lot of guys use the fiber mesh reinforcement. There's nothing against it. It is technically a secondary reinforcement. You always want to use steel in your jobs, which would be considered your primary reinforcement, whether it's steel mesh or rebar. And finally, just get some references. I always tell my customers, especially for driveways, go and look at our jobs on a rain day. A rain day will tell you what kind of concrete man you have. There should be no standing water on a driveway. I would actually say that our company is a little bit different than most, and I say that because primarily every contractor in our area, we're ordering good cement. If you got a good ready mix provider, you've got hopefully halfway decent men that are going to pitch the concrete away from your house and do a good finish job. But I would say that the advantage or the difference is that I know my men are good. They've been with me for a while. Some of them are ACI certified finishers. And when I leave the job, if there is a mistake that they notice or I notice, we fix it. That's the biggest thing. You want to make sure that if there is a mistake, everybody makes mistakes, but concrete gets hard only once. So you either fix it or there's a problem. My biggest concern on a job when I come and bid a job or look at a job is the weather. I'll be honest, the way the sun that comes over, the wind, like today's kind of a windy day, that's not good for concrete. If you're doing a driveway, you can place it in small sections, 6 or 7 yards. You're not going to want to place 20, 30 yards on a day that's windy like this because the finishability on it and the quality of the product won't be good. So in regards, besides the weather, there's always the unknown of what's underground when we dig. Besides that, I've taken out all variables. I make sure that my men know what they're doing, we've got the right equipment, so the only variable is the weather. I can be reached at 716-570-2211 or on the web at www.emeraldserviceswny.com.